This is Spanish 2, PPI vocab 6 through 10. Okay, take a few seconds and look at these 5 words. See how many of them you recognize. You can say them out loud in English or you can write them down on a scrap sheet of paper. If you need more time, feel free to push pause and take all the time you want. Okay, this is like a pre-test. Now, I'm going to say all 5 of these words. I'm going to say the English word, Spanish word clap, and I'd like you to repeat what I just said. Okay, here we go. The male athlete, el atleta. The male athlete, el atleta. The female athlete, la atleta. The female athlete, la atleta. The male dancer, el bailarín. The male dancer, el bailarín. The female dancer, la bailarina. The female dancer, la bailarina. The waiter, el camarero. The waiter, el camarero. Or, an alternative word for waiter is the waiter, el mesero. The waiter, el mesero. Well, Mr. Holt, which one's better? Which one's more common? Camarero or mesero? They're both good. It's sort of like saying, in English, do we say he's my waiter or he's my server? Okay, either one is good. All right, now let's go back and talk about how to remember these words. Now here's the good news. If the letters are green, it means they're exactly the same in both languages and you're not going to miss it. It's really easy. So athlete, male athlete is el atleta. The tricky thing here is 99% of the time when you're talking about men or boys, the word ends in O. Muchacho, chico, alto, guapo. This is one of the very few words in Spanish that ends in A, but it's masculine, okay? Now, el atleta is the male athlete, la atleta is the female athlete. The only way you know if it's a man or a woman, a boy or girl, is to look at the word for the. Now, you've probably heard of a ballerina. You know, the girls in the pretty pink dresses or white dresses, they stand on their toes and they dance around. Well, the word bailarina is the Spanish word for the female dancer. Okay, so it looks like ballerina. Also, bailar is to dance, and a girl who's really into dancing is a dancer. So if bailarina is a female dancer, el bailarín is the male dancer. Now visualize, let's say there's a really good waiter and he earns a good living and he takes all of his extra money and buys a Camaro and you're like, wow, that waiter drives a really nice brand new Camaro. See the word that Camaro, C-A-M. If you don't know, a Camaro is like a real muscular sports car. So that waiter drives a nice new Camaro. Now, ero means a person who. Anytime you see a word in English that ends in ero, it's a person who. So a camarero is a person who serves you food. A mesero is a person who brings food to your table. Also, bombero is a person that fights fires. But kind of keep in the back of your mind, anytime you see a word that ends in ero, it means a person who. All right, now I'm going to end every list the same way, okay? At the end of the list, I'm going to cover up the 5 Spanish words we've just gone over, and I'm going to give you time to try to either say the 5 of them out loud in English or write them down on a scrap sheet of paper, okay? So at the beginning of each list, I give you a pre-test. You look at the Spanish and see if you know the English, and at the end, I show you the 5 English words, and you see if you can say or write down the Spanish words. It's like doing flashcards. All right.